All right, everybody, welcome in. It is Monday, November 24th. It is officially Hate Week, and we are kicking off the Franklin Saga podcast journal, chapter, whatever you want to call it. What we're going to do is we are going to talk to everybody that was associated with the James Franklin saga, and there's no better place to start than with my guy, Nate Large, big Hokie guy here. And for those that are not familiar, I'll set the table for you. So Nate Large achieved and played no small part in the James Franklin saga. You like that? Like that double iteration right there?
Yeah.
He took a selfie heard around the world. He met Coach Foster late Friday night after he arrived back from meeting with Coach Franklin. The story lives on in Hokie lore on Yahoo, the message boards, Twitter, everywhere. Nate, welcome to the show, man. How are you?
Oh, how are you doing? I'm doing great.
I'm fantastic. So I guess, first of all, we'll do this like the first day of class. Give us your background. Give us who are you? What are you studying? Where are you from? And a fun fact.
Okay, yeah, I'm Nate Large. I'm from Patrick County, Virginia, from the southwestern part of the county area. I'm studying construction engineering and management right now. I'm in my second year at Tech, but I'm technically a junior, so it's kind of weird. Had some credits coming in, but junior here, graduating class of 27. Fun fact about me is probably that I like to buy and sell cows on Facebook
Okay.
Marketplace.
Okay. So you're in the Lawson School of Construction, it's called, correct?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So shout out to my guy, John Barksdale. He's a good friend of the podcast. He puts together the golf tournament every single year. So here's where we'll start. A couple Hokie haikus for you. Not sure. Are you a Sons of Saturday listener? Not yet. Getting started.
I see you guys stuff a lot. I mean, it's all over Twitter. I see it on the message boards. You post them. I always like to listen to them. Me and my brother-in-law are always talking about what you guys are talking about. So
appreciate it. Well, yeah, we're excited to have you. When we do all of our podcasts, we start with Hokie haikus. So we got two of them specific for you. The first one comes from Pete McGee. Flight tracked, Nate attacked. Large investment came up big. Boldness rewarded. So that's the first one.
Yeah, there you go.
The second one is from Skyhawk. Our hero he was. In the darkness he conquered. Erect a statue. So we've been handing out some serious statues as of late. Yeah. I think it would look great next to the Lawson building. But
yeah,
let's go from here. So, man, following this saga, the Kalshi odds, Pete Thamel's tweets, all the outlets, plane tracking, like before you showed up at the airport, how did you follow along with this? What were your thoughts on Coach Franklin? Like, walk me through kind of you as just a spectator for this whole thing.
So, like, as a spectator, I mean, I have some buddies who work in the program. So, like, initially when Pry was fired, I was like, I don't know really where we're going to go. I kind of had a feeling. Everyone I knew who kind of was around the program was telling me, it's going to be Beamer. It's going to be Beamer. Beamer's coming. So I kind of was in that boat for the longest time until some of the steam started really picking up. Obviously, I followed the 247 board. And, I mean, even when some of the moderators started talking about it, I was like, I don't believe it. James Franklin is not going to go from national contender Penn State 8 months ago in the national title to Virginia Tech. I'm like, it's not going to happen. But as it heated up, I was like, wow, this is kind of big time. Obviously, everything went down before the Thamel tweet, and that's kind of when it put the country on notice that, hey, the Hokies really have a shot here. The Hokies are actually batting above. They're batting 1,000. I mean, they're doing great. So that kind of led me there, and I wasn't a believer until a lot of the steam started picking up nationally. I mean, you saw some of the smaller national writers started talking about it, but then hearing some flights coming in, hearing some of the board members and looking at the flight track, I'm like, well, it's actually a chance. So that kind of led me to where I was that Friday night before I went to the airport.
So I'm not going to let you get away with that. So here's the picture of Nate at the airport. So walk me through from deciding to go to just give us the whole story here. So what prompted you to get in the car? Where do you live in Blacksburg? Is this close to you? Were you hearing the planes come in?
Okay, so I actually have a lot of buddies who live at the View in right there beside the airport. So I'm not really close. I live on the other side of town, up on Patrick Henry Drive, right off Patrick Henry Drive in Hunter's Ridge. But that night I was hanging out on Roanoke Street with some of my buddies and just reading the boards. I wasn't going to go. And then I kept reading them. They're like, Bud Foster's on this plane. Bud Foster's on this plane. And I'm like, there's no way we'd know that. But if he was, it would be really, really cool to go over there and see it. So I wasn't gonna do it, and then kind of struck me that maybe maybe there's some truth to it. So I put on the board. I was like, hey, I'm going to do it right now. One of y'all send me a pizza, or will one of y'all buy me a pizza? I'll go. So that kind of led me to it, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go do it anyways. Nobody's gonna send me a pizza, but it's funny to ask. So I get over there and see him, and watch the plane come in, land. Watch the stairs come down off the private jet, which was really cool. I've never really seen a private jet kind of maneuver around, but he comes, pulls up, drops the stairs. See a old burly white guy with white hair coming out of the plane, walking towards you. And I'm sitting over there in the parking lot, kind of to the right of the hangars, and I see him walking up and kind of see him come through the chain link. The chain link gate kind of opens mysteriously, automatically. I don't know if they have a motion sensor or anything, but he comes through and gets closer, and you can kind of start picking his face out, because I mean I know Bud Foster's face. I've had some photos taken with him before, and I was like, wow, that really, holy cow, this is Bud. So my first instinct was like, hey Bud, can we get a picture? So we get the picture, and ask him my question. I was like, Bud, have you signed it? Is the MOU signed? Because the plane had just come back from State College, so it was kind of obvious where he had been and what he was doing. And obviously he's under the NDA, so you can't really say anything. But I mean, he says, "What are you talking about?" And just by his demeanor, you could be like, "Yeah, whatever he just did, it was probably good, because he wasn't pissed off when he was telling me whatever that he couldn't say anything." So I thought that was pretty cool. And then I get back, post my Venmo, hoping for maybe $5-10, get me a pizza. And kind of spiraled out of that and ended up with a lot of money in my Venmo, and I just wasn't expecting it, so it was really cool.
So first of all, we'll get to the embrace from Virginia Tech coming here soon. But have you seen Coach Foster since, or have you connected with him at all?
I haven't got to, but I don't know. It was really cool, but I haven't got to yet. I haven't seen him around. He's probably been very busy though too.
I'm sure that he has seen the fallout and everything else. I remember being in the group chat, and Mayhul Sankati just sent your picture, and it was still covered by the coffee mug. And he was like, this absolute legend waited out by the airport, met up with Coach Foster. And it was kind of during that time where nobody knew anything, but we kind of had, look, it was like everybody was setting deadlines of like, if this isn't done by this day, it's not happening. And obviously we're learning more about the process. You're the first, but we'll actually be on this podcast. We'll have on Jay Pearson will be on here. We're going to have Brad Hobbs. We're going to have Mayhul. We're going to have as many people. We're going to get Coach Foster on here, hopefully, to talk about it. But man, that was a crazy, crazy time and a crazy saga in the midst of a lot of different coaching searches. And I've followed a lot of them, but this one has been certainly crazy. So you did get the sense when you met him, did he hit you with a smile or anything? He says, nothing yet. What was that departure like? Did you leave that feeling confident that Coach Franklin was in the boat?
Well, I think obviously when you come back from Bud Foster's just not going to fly up to State College on a Friday night. So I think my first thing that kind of made it real was seeing Bud Foster get off the plane, because it's obvious.
Yep.
If you're getting off the plane up in State College, it's obvious he was up there. And kind of just picking up from his mood. He didn't completely just dismiss me, but I mean, he seemed to be in a decent mood. But obviously, I'm not going to say he was real happy and joyous, but you could tell. I mean, it went something good happened. So
were you the only person there? Was anybody else staked out at the airport?
There was actually, I think, 5 or 6 other guys there, and I get there and I hop out of the car, and they're like, "Are you Big Hokie Guy 12?" And this is the start of it. I mean, this has just kind of been a weird week, and I'm like, "Yeah, how do you know that?" Like at this point, I'm like, I wasn't really known to anybody. I was kind of anonymous. I didn't have my face shown, so I was like, "It's the first time that's ever happened." But yeah, how do you know that? So yeah.
And you were the only guy that asked for a picture. Nobody else had the cojones to get out there and ask for a picture.
Everybody else was, I mean, they're obviously very connected if they want to be there, but everyone was kind of sitting on the curve, and I kind of came out in front of everybody because I was like, if I'm going to be here, I'm going to do it. I'm just not going to be here. But no, they're obviously dedicated fans. They were there for the same reason, but I was just the one who, I guess, spoke up first and got a picture. So
that's funny. So the reaction, I'm never one to count pockets, but I am going to ask you, is there anything cool that would have been on your Christmas list that you're going to get for yourself? You got any stock portfolio you're trying to build out? Like what is the goal? I do think it's really cool for for reference, this is what I really appreciated about you, Nate. You didn't do it for dollars, which I love. But there's nothing wrong with if somebody wants to throw you $5 or $10. There's nothing wrong with taking advantage of it. So I do think that was really cool. But is there anything that you're looking to get yourself nice, or a trip to Cancun, maybe a trip to State College? Who knows? Where are you gonna
go? Obviously, I really haven't thought. It's still been kind of a week, and so even a week later, I still haven't really thought of anything major yet.
So you haven't blown it. That's good. That's probably better than 90% of people.
Yeah. So, I mean, I just thinking now, honestly, what I'll probably do is that I'll save it, and I'm probably going to buy some cows in the spring. I'm not going to lie. So I've already been in a bunch of Facebook Marketplace auctions. So it's kind of a niche thing, but I mean, that's just what I like to do. I make decent money off doing that, but that's probably what I'll buy. But also, I've been taking my girlfriend out, filled up her gas tank, trying to be a good boyfriend, because she obviously knows I have the money now, so I don't have an excuse not to treat her right. So, but it's been fun.
So can you walk me through this cow situation that you have going on? How are you making money off of cows? And is the next one that you're going to get, are you naming him Coach Foster? Are you going to name him Coach Franklin? Like, have you put any thought into that?
I probably should. I like to, I don't know. I'm a Facebook Marketplace demon, I guess. I just find stuff that's on there really cheap. I do it with couches and stuff like that, but cows have a high return on investment. But
where do you put these cows when you buy them?
So I live kind of in the country. As you might have guessed, just middle of nowhere, south of Blacksburg. But me and my brother-in-law, these past few years, we've worked with some of the government agencies and some of their projects, and got a couple grants, and we built like 3.5 miles of fence while I was in high school. So that's kind of what started it. Going through that, and brought my first couple of cows. I've been working since I was 14 when I can get a working permit. So I've just been always spending money on cows, and it's paid for my entire apartment this year. So I didn't have to take a loan out for that, and obviously still haven't taken loans out for tuition and everything. But that was my goal in high school, was to buy enough cows and make enough money to where I could pay for my apartment. And currently right now, with this money that I've made from this photo, I'm like halfway there for next year. It's about $10,000 a year. So I'm doing pretty good.
I got to tell you, give you some free game here if you want it. If you're in a spot where you can start up, I mean, you could start something like Foster's Farms, and you could promote your business. You could get it up there. You get a website spun up. I mean, there are plenty of different options. If people wanted to buy a cow from you, do they just jump on Facebook Marketplace, or?
No. So I raise a lot of cows to where they're ready to be processed for a full-size beef for families. I sell them in halves, quarters.
Oh yeah, then don't name the cow. Yeah, I've always heard that rule. Don't name the cow. We don't need a Foster burger on the menu anytime soon.
Yeah, that wouldn't be very good. I like to raise it for families. Usually, what buys most of my cattle. So,
gotcha, Nate. This is unbelievable. So you were sitting courtside at the Castle game the other day. How did that come to be? Any other perks that have come along with this newfound fame?
Oh yeah, I mean, there's been a lot. I mean, the experiences, I think, often most people wouldn't realize it, but I think the experiences outweigh kind of the monetary gain that I've got here. Courtside at the game, sat beside some guys who have done very well in life, and just talking to them, I sat beside a really cool guy, connected with him, talked with him the whole game. Does some land real estate stuff like that. That was really cool. I mean, I've never sat that close at a Tech basketball game in my life, so it was really cool to see everyone up close, sit right behind the scores table. I actually got to go to Mule's tailgate Saturday.
Oh, man, it's a blast.
Oh, yeah. It was so cool. Just getting to meet him. He's a really down-to-earth, genuine guy. Fun talk with him. He talked to me like he knew me my whole life. So just those experiences and getting recognized. I was leaving the game Wednesday night, and a few like middle-aged dads come up to me and like, "Are you Big Hoagie Guy 12?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I am. I don't really know what to do, but yeah, that's me, I guess." And they're like, "Can I take a picture?" And they take a picture with me, and it's so cool. I mean, it's something that's like once in a lifetime to happen to you, but it's just been so cool just to see random people I don't know me by my online alias. So I'm just thankful for that.
Well, Nate, where can people find you on social media if they want to keep up? And can we expect some more Virginia Tech shenanigans out of you in the future?
Oh, yeah. You can definitely always expect Virginia Tech shenanigans. I've been like that my whole time I'm up there. I'm anything Virginia Tech football. I mean, I like all Virginia Tech sports. Keep up with softball, women's basketball, men's basketball. I'm really into that. But keep up with me on X. I think my name's Nate Large 8. I like to post some of my Virginia Tech stuff on there. And then obviously on 247 Sports Message Board, Big Hokie Guy 12, and Instagram, I'm Nate Large 82.
There you go. Nate, congratulations on the newfound fame. Keep that flywheel going. Don't let the moment pass you by. You got to find out what your next thing is going to be.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
But cheers to you. And last thoughts on Coach Franklin at Virginia Tech. And are you feeling good? You feeling great? What are we feeling like?
I'm feeling really good. I mean, this is obviously a home run. No, not even a home run. Grand Slam hire. I mean,
yeah.
I've kept up with Hokie football 10 years now, very, very close. I feel like I can name most of the guys in the high school they went to. I mean, I care a lot. And obviously, I've never seen the influx of talent we're getting on visits. The coordinator hires, I mean, people that we're talking about hiring as coordinator, I mean, it's a different level. So I'm obviously very excited for the future. I think some of this energy, too, is building right now in Blacksburg, and some of the guys are realizing on the team right now, let's go bust our butts this weekend and let's play for Franklin next year. So I think that buzz is building to go kick UVA right in the mouth. So I'm ready for Saturday.
Nate Large, I appreciate you taking the time. We'd love to have you back on the podcast sometime. We'll tailgate together next fall.
For sure,
Looking forward to it.
Oh, yeah, that sounds great. Thank you for having me on.
No doubt. Take care, brother.
You have a good one, man.